What's up guys, it's David here, and in this video I'm going to give you 5 tips to optimize your squat form so you can squat more weight. And I've personally used these exact same tips to break through a plateau that I've been at for the last 2 years, so I know they work. They're the real deal. Let's get started. Okay, so before I actually head over to the gym to demonstrate these things for you on camera, I wanted to start by saying 2 things. First of all, I don't consider myself a world-class squatter by any means, but these tips have allowed me to finally start making progress over the last few months, so I really wanted to share them with you. Second, I want to give full credit where it's due. I got the majority of these tips from Greg Nuckols' guide on how to squat. It's a super long, in-depth guide, so if you have time, I recommend that you read through that. I'll link it in the description. Anyway, let's head over to the gym and get it going. Also, today's pre-workout is Bulk by Transparent Labs. It's my current pre-workout of choice because it has the proper dosage of each of the ingredients. Link in the description for a discount. So I'm almost to the gym, and today is actually opening day for the Red Sox here in Boston. So I'm hoping that the squat racks are available. I don't have to wait for a squat rack. Let's find out.
Welcome to the gym. So the first tip I have for you is to unrack the bar forcefully every single set. Even though this is a warm-up set with 135, you can see I just exploded out of the rack there. And this is so crucial because it makes the weight seem lighter and it makes the weight feel lighter. And when you get to heavier sets, oftentimes you psych yourself out and then you very slowly lift the weight out of the rack, and that makes it feel even heavier, and ultimately that makes you weaker. Alright, my second tip is to match your foot angle to the width of your knees. So at the bottom of your squat, you should always be pushing your knees outward as you see me doing here, but oftentimes this is going to make them wider than the angle of your feet. So you want to turn your feet out so that they line up directly below your knees, and that's just going to make you that much stronger and more stable throughout your entire squat. So my working weight today was 290 pounds for a few sets of 5 reps. Anyway, my third tip for you is to drive your traps or your upper back through the bar on the way up every single rep. This is going to help you get your hips under you and keep your torso upright, especially when you're losing momentum and hitting your sticking point on the way up. And honestly, that's usually when we lose strength and lose confidence in our squat. So by focusing on this one simple thing, it can actually allow you to pack a lot more weight onto the bar. Alright, here's another set of 5 reps at 290. Anyway, my fourth tip for you is to get your breathing right. And what I mean by this is at the top of each rep, you want to take a huge breath into your belly so that it expands in every direction, and then you want to tighten it like you're bracing for a punch, like someone's about to punch you in the stomach. And this is going to make sure that your torso and your stomach and your abs are as tight as possible, and that's going to allow you to be more stable and stronger every single rep. Okay, so my final tip is for guys who have trouble keeping both of their knees pushed outward at the bottom of the squat. A lot of guys have the tendency to let their knees drift inwards as they're pushing themselves back up, or some guys have the tendency to do the same thing but only with one knee, kind of like what you see here. Both of these are bad form because when you let this happen, it reduces your stability and it increases the likelihood of injury. If this is you, then the first thing you want to do is to do some glute bridges like this before you squat, because this is going to activate your glutes. And when you activate your glutes, it's going to make it a lot easier to keep your knees pushed outwards at the bottom of the squat. The main thing here is to focus really on feeling the contraction in your ass when your butt comes up to that top position. Now, it can also be helpful to add some goblet squats into your routine, because goblet squats really help you train proper squat form, and at the bottom of each rep, your elbows should slide in between your knees like you see here, and that's really going to make sure that the knees don't cave in, and it's going to help you avoid bad form.
290 felt great for 5 reps on the squat. It went up easy, getting closer to my goal of 315 for 5. I did drop my camera, or it fell off when I was filming one of those sets, and the screen cracked, which sucks, but hey, it looks like it's still working. Anyway, almost back to my house. Let's wrap up. And I'm back at the crib. Anyway, those are 5 simple fixes you can apply to your squat to build a stronger, more stable squat. I really tried to make sure that they were all universal tips that applied to everyone, because obviously the squat is a very complex movement and everybody squats a little bit differently. If you're looking for a full program to help you build up your squat, your bench press, and all of your lifts, then check out my Shortcut to Gains program in the description below. And if you enjoyed the video and you like my channel, make sure you hit subscribe, because I release a new video every single Monday and every single Thursday. And this way, YouTube will keep you up to date with all of my latest videos. Otherwise, Give the video a thumbs up. I'll talk to you in the next video. I better talk to you in the next video or I'm gonna be mad, bro. Stay beastly.